Hey my friends, it's your friend Kevin here with today's Divine Daily Blast. But before I get going, I want to say thank you for liking, subscribing, doing what you do and viewing, even if you're watching here at home or listening to it in the car going to and from wherever you're going. I appreciate all of your viewing. And before I get going, I've done it again. I popped in this bag. Look at this. I'm going to call this Buckets and Spades because I feel like this bag is a bag that you could take to the beach. You could, it's just a lovely little chuck it in bag and off I go. Not very big, take it to the office, put your groceries in it. Just a lovely throw it in the back seat of the car bag. I did it because I've started another little project which I'm going to share with you later. Not how I do it because it's the first time I've ever done it. Real quick, before we get to the Daily Blast, our friend of the channel, Miss Vicky Loper, she is the master of doing these note cards. She just, just sees the image and here it comes a painting. And she made these little gnomes, gnomes, pixies, fairies, they all make me laugh and giggle. So, there's a thing in crochet called I can't say it. It's a really weird name to describe making toys. So I'm crocheting a gnome to see if I can do it. I've looked at a lot of patterns. They're all very, very different. I'm thinking, you know what? I'm just going to give this a go and see what happens. And I'll share that with you as soon as he's done. It's coming along. I got up to the belly. I've got the little nose done. Now I've got to figure out how do I do the arms, how do I do the hat, and how am I going to fashion the beard. But I'll share that with you later. Let's get right to the numbers, shall we? All right, here we go. Angel numerology, Angel numerology number 9 day today. But I want to start with the moon because I'm always forgetting where the moon is. Now, this is according to Yasmin Boland, an Australian astrologer like that, who has a daily moonology thing. And she says the moon is in Cancer. The moon squares determined Mars as well, which could lead to a few arguments, but could also be the bolt of energy that you need to take the action that you have to take. So, her nugget, harness the energy to make your new moon wishes come true. That's a really good thing. Anger, arguments, frustration, it's like right before you put the milk on the stove and it starts to hubble bubble and it starts rising up out the pan, about to go over. You want that rising boil. You just don't want it to fester into something crazy. Moving on. We have a 9 angel numerology number today. It's called Declaration, Lift Off, Get Off Your Tuchus, Do Something. What are you waiting for? It's a time to be creative, kind, artistic, giving, self-sacrificing without compromising. It's humanitarian efforts. It works with the Empress and the Hermit cards in Tarot. You can also put in Archangel Michael and Archangel Gabriel if you want some angelic help. It's like a mum and a dad of the archangels. Now, also, the number 9 is about endings and releasing. It's a job well done. It's a belief system that you have conquered, an encouragement to let go of what no longer serves you and create space for the 10-1 that's coming up. Spiritual awakening is also attached to a number 9. You're on the path of spiritual growth and ready to step into a higher level of consciousness. It's all about forgiveness, healing, career and money. We're seeing a double 9, 99, 999, all of that. Trust the process. The old phase ends and a new, and follow your intuition to something new. We all see those cars that are being sold for $99.99 or $9.99. That's a major life chapter happening. Moving on. Message here from Archangel Jophiel. She's the beauty of God, said to hold the keys to the Garden of Eden, all about nature, all about beauty, all about reminding us how beautiful we truly, truly are. And it says, as the beauty of God, I can help you see the positive in any situation. Put on my uplifting rose-colored glasses today. I am beautiful. The world is beautiful. My future is beautiful. Anytime I hear things like that, I'm still reminded of Maria von Trapp on the top of that mountain, spinning around like a crazy person, singing that song, The Hills Are Alive. They were that day. Here we go with our isms, my isms, your isms, all isms. These are like affirmations. I am stepping into my destiny right now. Things are always working out for me. I am effortlessly thriving and abundant. You are all of these things. And you want some confirmation, because some people don't see it. They don't see it. They don't feel it. Where are they? What are they doing? You are all of those things. Look for evidence in some of the experiences you already had if you want a little bit of confirmation. When have you effortlessly thrived? When has something come to you so easily you couldn't have planned it any better? These are the things that you become grateful for. These are the things that are always working out for your highest good. We have archangels with us, the guardian angels. You are not alone. And this card says your guardian angel is here to hold you, to support you, but needs to be invited to come forth and guide you. This invitation doesn't have to be issued through prayer. It can also come through actions. So, your guardian angel says, stop trying to do everything on your own. Let the barriers of independence fall away so that you can be held, loved, cherished, honored, supported by heaven and earth all at the same time. If you want an activation message, I welcome in all levels of support from heaven and earth. We are on that bridge between both realms, non-physical and physical. I believe you can choose to believe what you want. I believe that I came from non-physical source energy, plummeted on this pathway, and anytime things get a little cattywampus and I need some help, guardian angel, thank you for being with me today, or being with me in this moment, or being with me right now. It feels so good to know I'm not on my own. Thank you for teaching me what I need to know. I'm willing to listen, and I'm willing to receive, and I'm willing to hold your hand as you hold my hand in whatever glory we're going to get to. Give thanks for the adventures you're having. All of this. And it is a process. It's not instant gratification. We do live in a technological world where everything happens at the push of a button. If you go back 100 years, oh my goodness, there was no automatic washing machine, no microwave. In the beginning, fax machines were the way that you sent documents, all that squealing and carrying on through the phone lines. Now it's pretty simple, pretty easy. Kuan Yin is with us all week long. She is our divine master. Kuan Yin in the Eastern philosophy is a bit like Mother Mary. Bright, white, loving, kind. It's basically drop, stop, drop, and roll. Roll on, roll forward. Enlightened action. Choose compassion. Move forward with grace and love. Forget anything that gets stuck. The efforts of other people upon you is none of your business. Time to move on. I like Louise Hay's daily affirmation today. This is, again, one of these things I picked up at the end of the year and decided to share with everybody every day. I take the time to make the planet a better place to live. Look at this. Hello, Maria von Trapp flopping around in those hills. I can look at that movie now that was made in 1965, Rodgers and Hammerstein. Oh my goodness. And look at all the antics that woman got up to with all those crazy children, making clothes out of curtains and just absolutely horrifying. The captain. Oh my gosh, just too funny. The tarot card for today looks a little daunting. It really isn't. It is the Ten of Swords. Now, swords are all about thoughts, ideas. They can also be known as your insecurities, things that are all part of the mind, attitudes, that's all part of swords. And playing the creative and subversive role of the Fool, because if you look at this card, it's got the mask of the Fool card in this particular deck. It can also take its toll. And this particular winged angel is exhausted, spent, I've had enough, don't want to do any more, can't go on any further. Seems to be held captive by its mental problems. Call it angelic PSD, if you will. The energy beams from these 10 swords. It goes past our little earth angel. And it just removed the cap and the bells, and it's dangling from his hands like enough already. The miraculous powers of the mind can help us reach the highest heights, but they can also take us to the depths of depravity if we're not careful. And this card shows the depth of those depraved thoughts and feelings, and they're just thoughts and feelings. Now, the 8 and the 9 and the 10 of swords are like a picture increasing this feeling of, oh my gracious, oh my goodness. It increases the mental mind capacity that's like going down that downward spiral. I'm not trying to make you feel any kind of certain way, but if it's unchecked, if it doesn't get caught, if it doesn't get stopped, it can influence everything else. You know, when you get on that trajectory of, oh my gosh, oh, not another, la 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 la, it just keeps going. So in this 10 of swords, the spark of humor is missing. The spark of humanity is missing. It seems like it's been abandoned. It's been replaced by this crushing despair. Hello, turn on the news. You can feel it. Humanity is having a struggle to find the joy, to find the love, to find the laughter. Fortunately, there is a complete way out of this nightmare. In some decks, you see a person in a bedroom at night with a full moon coming through the window, and they just can't sleep. It's like a nightmare that won't stop. And we see this in this picture, the Fool's cap fall into the floor, but because we're human, we let our obsessions and our anxieties get the better of us, because we're human. We always have to access the full spark of humor to get us up out of it. We have to go through the tarot deck to find this Fool card and look at the expressions of general humanity. This card is telling me it's like the sun in the sign of Gemini. The end result of identifying too closely to our ego consciousness. This is a sign that says you're paying way too much attention to the negative nana, and you have to lift it up. If you look at the Fool card or the Dreamer card in any tarot deck, that's the 0. It is new beginnings. It is, I've had enough of this nonsense. I always encourage people that are in that feeling of despair, have yourself a big old pity party. Go chow down on some junk. Don't just have a slice of pizza, eat the whole pie. Then, when you're done with that, you have to pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and move on. This is what life does. It cycles. Call upon your guardian angel, Kuan Yin, and then get to, I'm effortlessly thriving and abundant. We always want more. We always want more. And we want more, particularly when we feel like we are lacking. When we feel like nobody's listening, nobody wants us, nobody hears what we've got to say, that is na 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 na. Well, you've got to stop that. You have to stop it. Fairies, where are you? Oh. So I've got Beatrice. She's got her hands on her hips and a scowl on her face. So something's gone on. And she's like, well, we're going to try to find you a car to lift you up. Gertrude is climbing the tree. Yesterday she was tidying the front door. She was clearing off the bark and the leaves. Now she's climbing up in the tree. I think that's why Beatrice has got her hands on her hips. Because she's like, where are you going and why are you going there? Well, you got wings, you can fly, girl. What you climbing for? I'm just going to take this card and go. Energy! Oh. Ah, yes. So, we take these two cards. If this were in a reading, which it is, because we're reading them, we've got this Ten of Swords. Woe is me, woe is me, woe is me. And the energy card saying, harness the energy within, change it. You've got to go within if you feel like you're going without. That makes sense? Inward, your heart space. Inward, your vibrational level. Inward, the love that's in here. Inward, the spark of creation. You have to go in there if you feel like you've been going without. If you feel like you've been dealt not very good card. If you feel like you had a reading and all the cards came up like this, you got to find a better way to go. So what is Spirit saying to you? What do? I get in touch with my guardian angel. Thank you for being with me today, holding my hand, holding my heart, making me feel better. All is not lost. I am effortlessly abundant and thriving. Help me find my way. You can also take this card that says, I take time to help the planet. I take time to make the planet a better place to live. That might mean get into recycling. It might mean Anamaguri, I think it's called. That's what that word is for making toys out of crochet. Something like that. Sorry, I feel like a flippity gibbet today, all over the place. Things are always working out for all of us. We have to send that out to the world. And why does it feel heavy? Because the world doesn't yet see it, hasn't yet woken up to it. It's getting there. It's not quite there yet. But can you imagine when those doors open, when that burst of inspiration happens, when that heaviness has lifted off the masses? Here we are. Come along. We are your human formed angels here to help you go forward. Well, my friends, until tomorrow, lots of love. Bye for now.